what's up, y'all? Today we are on the third part of my videos where I'm going through my Christmas decorations to try to find all things traditional so I can get started decorating this year. I went ahead and got everything else down out of the attic that I knew I might need to look through or I might use, and tried to leave all the stuff up there that I didn't need, but I am running across a couple of things that are mixed in with this stuff that I might not need. But it's okay. That's the whole point, is to look through it all, see what I have, and take stuff out that I don't need. So today I'm going through quite a few totes and boxes. And then on the next video, I'm going to go through the rest of what I got out of the attic, which I'm thinking is 2 huge totes that are full and 2 boxes. I think that's it. And then I do have a few things stashed in my dreaded room. Some more hand towels and a Santa Claus and probably a few other things. So I'll look and see what's in there, and I'll probably just add that little bit of stuff to the end of the last video. And after that, I'm going to show y'all all the new stuff I bought this year, and right after that I can start decorating. So I really want to get on the ball because I want to be done with everything except maybe decorating the trees and maybe my coffee bar. I might do those 2 things after Thanksgiving, but I would really like to be done with everything else by Thanksgiving. So we'll see how it goes, but I hope y'all enjoy seeing what all I've got today. Okay, I've got some things laid out. This is mostly out of 1 tote and a couple of random things that I found here and there. So I'm going to show y'all what I've pulled out for this first round of stuff. I've got a couple of hand towels in here. This one is Mistletoe Tree Farm with the red truck. This one is Christmas, Cut Your Own Christmas Tree Farm with the red truck. Can y'all tell I love the red pickup truck? Especially for Christmas. This is just a random bag of a bunch of little Christmas things that I think my friend Debbie gave me some years back, if I'm not mistaken. And I just randomly pull stuff out of here if I need it. And then I've got 1 of these cranberry and popcorn string garlands. And I've had that one for like 3 years. And then this is my yard sign. And then this is another sign that came from Dollar Tree, and a Christmas tree sign that came from Dollar Tree. This is a cute, like, candy cane extension cord. I've got my mailbox cover. I don't know, y'all. This could be the last year for this. I've had this for a long time, and I don't know how much longer it'll hold up. So we'll see, especially with winter weather, but we'll see. Over here, I've got 2 more yard signs. This is my fiber optic little Christmas village thing that I bought from Avon, I think about 21 years ago. And this is an old Santa Claus that came from my husband's Uncle Dennis when he passed away. And I've got an idea to do something really different with this year. So y'all will see that. This right here we bought at the flea market. There was a lady there that made them, and it's about had it, y'all. The glue came loose in the attic this time around. The little stars done fell off. Some of these are falling off. I'm gonna try to doctor it up this year, but I just don't know for sure how many more years this is gonna last. But one of the reasons I got this, I just thought they was really neat to begin with. But when my oldest daughter, Katie, was little, and even now probably, she loved dinosaurs and she liked basketball. So that was like her stuff that she liked. And the lady only came like once a year. So the next year I was going to get another one with like baby dolls or something on it that Candace would have liked when she was little. And they shut down the flea market, and I haven't found that lady again since. So hopefully one day I'll either figure out how to make one of these myself, or I'll run across that lady again somewhere. And this is a bag full of berries, like tiny berry picks, that my friend April got me at a yard sale. This is the most wonderful time of the year little sign that I got from Hobby Lobby about 3 years ago. I got this ribbon from Hobby Lobby about 3 years ago. Same here. These are my husband's Mama's Christmas ornaments that his mom gave us probably close to 30 years ago. And I keep those wrapped up real good, and I always put them at the top of the tree so they don't get messed up. Now these, my mind's drawing a blank, but I'm thinking maybe they came out of my mother-in-law's attic after she passed away. We did get one box of Christmas stuff out of there. So I'm thinking maybe that's where that came from, because other than that, I would have no clue where I got these. And I know I haven't had them for long, so we're going to say that's where those came from, because I think it is. I've got this little 2-pack of glitter bows that I got from Dollar Tree. I don't even know when. This part got curled up, and I don't know if I can make it go flat again. I'm going to try. But I might can use those this year since bows are so big this year. I got this sign probably between 15 and 17 years ago at Gordman's, if y'all remember that store when they were open. 1 day of coal, 364 days of fun. I'll take my chances. And then I got this little sign at Hobby Lobby 3 years ago. Same here with this little toolbox. And same here with the train. Now this Santa is loose. I think I need to glue him in better. But other than that, oh, I've got this random red stocking that I could probably use somehow in some decorations this year. I'm thinking that's it on this first little round of what I pulled out of the attic this time, which we pulled everything out this time. So this is it for this little round here. And this is 2 more boxes that I set up here to show y'all. This is my 9-foot flocked garland that I got at Walmart last year. I'm thinking it was $15. And then this is a tree. I can fluff it out more than that and it'll look really good. That I got at Hobby Lobby, and I think I got that 2 years ago, and I think it was $5. And then I've got this snowman that I got at Big Lots, let's see, 4 years ago. I don't remember the price on that. And then these, I got 2 of these. I got those at Big Lots 2 years ago. And I think they was $20 a piece. I'm not sure. But they're super dusty because the box that I had put them in to store them in the attic was not quite big enough. So I couldn't tape it. And there were gaps in there and they got dusty. So I got to clean those. These flowers I've had forever. I don't remember where I got them. But I try to use them every Christmas and winter. And then I got this tree. I think it was last year at Hobby Lobby. And I can't fully remember, but it was either $5 or $10. And then I got these 2 gifts right here at Big Lots 4 years ago. And I couldn't tell you how much those were either. I forgot. But they're furry and glam, and they're really pretty. And that's all I got out of those 2 boxes. This is what was in a tote and a box. I'm going to show you everything on the table, and then we'll kind of go through what's left in the box because I kind of ran out of room if I wanted to be able to see everything up here. So I've got these tins right here. This one and this one. I'm not really wanting to throw away because, you know me, they've got a little sentimental value to them. Plus, I like them on top of that. But the day that I went to Walmart to pick out a shirt, which I didn't find, we ended up getting it somewhere else, for my mother-in-law to be buried in, they had these, and Candace bought them for me while we was there. And then I've had this for years, and it's a Thomas Kincaid scene. I love Thomas Kincaid stuff. And then my friend April gave me these 2 pillow covers, which are very pretty. I'm going to see if they'll fit on my couch pillows. Now that I've unfolded them, I'm thinking they're going to be too big, but we'll see. And then so far, nutcracker-wise, I've found these 3 small nutcrackers. This one and this one, which I think came from Tony's Uncle Dennis. And then this one here. I've got more. I just haven't ran across them yet. This is my fiber optic angel. She don't work much anymore. It works every once in a while, not very often. But normally, it'll have, well, I guess she's not necessarily fiber optic. She just she lights up, and it shows the light through these stars. It does seem like there's light in her wings, too. Maybe that's why I said that. But anyway, I don't know if she's going to work or not this year, but either way, I'll still set her out. And then I found these picks that are mostly silver with just a few white ones that I can use this year. And then I've got this big container that has a handle that we can use to put food in. Also, these plastic bowls that are cute that we could put some food in, especially if somebody wants to take some food with them or something like that. And then in this box, I seriously don't remember where I got this. April could have gave it to me. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure at all. These here, these three things came from Dollar Tree. There's also a snowman somewhere, and I got those about 21 years ago, and they do light up. I'm hoping to get batteries for those this year because I don't always get batteries for my light up stuff. And then this came from Hobby Lobby about 3 years ago. And these came from Dollar General a couple of years ago. One says Noel and one says Joy. And they're just like, you know, you can probably set them up somewhere. They're really cute. I think they were $1. Yep, $1 for those. And these are my black snowflakes that I bought 2 years ago. I figured black's a pretty neutral color, so I could use those this year too. Then I've got my silver bell garland that I've had forever. I don't even know how long. Most likely 20-something years at least. Or I could be wrong, but I've had it for a long time. And then I've got this Home for the Holidays Thomas Kincaid sign. I don't know for sure anymore where I got it or how much it costed or how long I've had it. I've had it for a long time. I've got this Black Merry Christmas sign. Some of this stuff needs to be dusted. This was supposed to be a garland, but a lot of times I'll use it to set a candle in or something. This was a gift box, a gift that I got at work last year, and I thought I could use that just for decorations this year. It's really cute. I've got a white and a silver little tree in this bag. This came from Dollar General 2 years ago. This came from Dollar General, I think, 2 years ago, and I could put that on my coffee bar. And it was $1 also. And then this is my Christmas Vacation Moose Eggnog mug. About the size of a shot glass, really, but I just use that for decorations too. All right, y'all forgive my mess. I've got stuff scattered everywhere. I've got stuff that needs to be cleaned. I'm just trying to get through all these Christmas totes before I finish everything. But here's my little white tree that's pre-lit. Here's some white garlands that I had that went around my trees. Here's a little piece of red garland that we had left apparently for something. I don't know if I can use that or not. Here's 2 of my Christmas signs. This one came from Dollar Tree. Candace painted this one in high school at a craft fair thing or something. This is a piece that fell off of my brand new Christmas tree last year, but I ended up using it for decorations and it worked out really well, so I'm keeping that. Let's look through what's left in this tote here. This is a hand towel that says he sees you when you're drinking. Here's one that says I'll be home for Christmas. Just ignore the blue stuff that's in here. I'm not using that this year. I don't know if I'll use this snowman, but I might. I got this at Hobby Lobby 3 years ago. Here's some little white Christmas trees that I can use for my town or whatever. Here's that snowman that I told y'all I got at Dollar Tree about 21 years ago, and he lights up with batteries. And over here, it's just a random bunch of stuff is what it is. I'm fixing to tell y'all. This Santa Claus here came from Dollar Tree. I don't know about this. This is really old. This might be almost 30 years old. Let's move that out of the way for now. And then here's one of my strands of snowflake lights, or that might be both of them. I see 2 boxes there, so that's probably both of them. And those, I don't know if I'll use those because they light up blue. So maybe I'll use those for winter, but I don't think I'll use them for Christmas. This is my big snowflake that I bought at Walmart last year And this year, the ones I've seen are not shiny like this. They're flocked. So I didn't get any this year. We'll see what they have next year, because I was going to add to my collection, but they didn't have those same ones. This is my favorite angel ever tree topper. She goes on my little tree, and I've had her for about 25 years. And while I'm saying that, let's jump right over here. These little ornaments, not the chipmunks and not the Taz, but everything else, all these little candy ornaments, all these little vintage looking ornaments, all those types of things, all these little ones over here, except for, like I said, these. I got, what did I say, about 25 years ago for a little tree at work, and I ended up bringing them home. I don't even work that job anymore. But yeah, that's what that went to, and that's when I bought the angel. I bought all that at the same time, and I got it all at Walmart. Now, this is a garland that we bought last year from Hobby Lobby. Just looks like snowballs. This is my tree skirt for one of my little trees. Just the buffalo check. This is a really pretty tree topper snowflake that lights up. Here's another nutcracker. I think he's pretty old. The glitter's starting to come off of the top. Here's a girl nutcracker that my son-in-law Kendrick gave to me a few years ago. Here's our other white nutcracker that we got at the same time as that big red one that I showed y'all. This is a snowman hat pick, buffalo check, that I use for a tree topper sometimes. So we'll see how I end up using that this year, because I seem to have a lot of little tree toppers. Here's another one, a silver star for one of those little trees. So we'll see what I end up using. This is a set that I bought a couple of years ago for the little trees. I might use some of these this year. Here's a lot of other little random things that I bought for my little trees over the last couple of years. The nutcrackers. I've probably got more somewhere too. Little snowman. The disco ball snowman. Oh, the ice skates. Pine cones. So lots of little tree toppers for my tiny tree. I was hoping to find some more red stuff, but we'll see what I've got, and we'll make it work either way. I don't think I need any more stuff for little trees. I've got look, I've got a ton of it right here, and there's a chance I might have more somewhere. So there's a couple of more things there. And somehow I ended up with a couple of white ornaments in there. And I think that's it out of that box, maybe. Right, this was actually the last thing that was in that tote. This is our stockings that we bought last year from Big Lots. I think for $6. They actually match my tree skirt that I bought there a few years ago. And then these were the dog stockings that I've had for the last couple of years. But there's only 3. And I've also got 3 plaid looking ones somewhere that are colorful, probably in one of my other totes, and I'm hoping to run across those because I can't find any little stockings that I like. None that matches these, none that matches the other ones. So I thought I would use 2 of these white ones and 2 of the colorful ones, because now we have 4 dogs. So that'll be the dog stockings. It'll be 2 and 2, because like I said, I can't find any more that I like, and I can't find any that matches the ones that I already have. So that's what we're going to have to do this year. One last thing for today that I pulled down out of the attic yesterday. This thing, I'm thinking, is about 2.5, 3 feet tall. I bought this from a customer probably about, let me think, maybe 23, 24 years ago when I worked at the store. He was making them and selling them, and it lights up. It's got this plug on it. You can plug it in. He's got lights wrapped all around it. Actually, that's just the flowers. This part lights up. I was trying to remember, but it's really sturdy. It's made out of sturdy wood. I thought that was really nice that somebody could make that. So yeah, that's That's a part of what I got down out of the attic too. I've got 2 things left. One came in this little box, and another one is a gift bag full of stuff that my friend April bought at an estate sale probably about a month ago, and she gave me all this stuff. Some of it I can't use this year. I can't use the pinks this year. Probably won't use that one this year. But if I use any this year, it's gonna be these golds that I could possibly use on my white tree. These have gold in them. I could use those maybe. And these here. And this angel. And then there's these. There's like 2 of these right there. And then this one's one of my favorite ones. It almost looks like a chandelier. Isn't that pretty? All right, let's go ahead and look at what's in this gift bag. I can probably use these this year with my little Christmas village. This stuff right here, that's an ornament. Looks like a shoe. That's really cool. I won't be able to use that until I use pink again. And also all these beads I won't be able to use until I use pink again. All right, this is the rest of the stuff that was in that stuff that April gave me. This is the last of it. I'm thinking this could have been like something you put around a small candle. All right, and then we got all these picks that I can probably use. I'm actually really glad that she got these berry picks because I've got a plan for another tree this year, and I needed some berry picks to go in it, and now I won't have to go back out and buy some more. So I'm going to use these for that and possibly use this for that tree. I'm not sure yet, maybe. And then this one and all these gold things can probably be used maybe in my white tree. And I really love this gold pine cone, and I hate that there's only one. I wish there was at least 2. But I'm probably going to find some way to use that this year too. And I think that's it for this round. And I've got one more video to show the rest of my traditional Christmas things that I already have. So I hope y'all will come back and watch that last one. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and leave me a snowman emoji this time. See y'all on the next one. Jingle bells.